Yo, what's going on, you guys, and welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And today is another news edition episode where we go over this week's anime news, manga news, sometimes entertainment, sometimes cool stuff. Doesn't always have to be anime related. We actually got a lot of cool business stuff that relates to anime in this episode, just because it was a very slow week, and these were actually really cool and interesting facts regarding that. But if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray, and with my co-host Owen. Owen, bro, how you doing today?
Bro, I am doing amazing, bro. Past 2 days out here have been extremely sunny. My mood's good. Everything's, good. Can't complain. You know what I mean?
Bro, that's good to hear, man. I mean, it's finally warming up, bro. It's about to be May, bro, but it's still like 50, 60 degrees over here, bro. Not even 60. It's literally in the 50s for the past week or so here.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday when we got to the 70s, it was mad nice.
Damn, bro. What the hell? We haven't touched 71s, bro. What the fuck?
Well, hold up. I'm pretty sure it's even hotter today. One second.
You just gonna flex that on me, bro?
Right now, it's 76. Holy shit, bro.
Damn.
God damn. It's 76 today. Okay, so Monday, seven. Well, this is what it feels like, I think. Oh, this is what it feels like, I think. No, but it's 76 right now. So Monday, low is 50s, high 78, right? Tuesday, low 54, high 72. Wednesday, 58, high 74. So right now, we're good to go. New York is getting its go weather. People are about to be outside. It's about to be lit.
Yeah, we're not doing the same in Boston. It's 65 right now, which is probably the highest it's been all year. Next is lit, bro. Starting Monday is in the 70s, bro. This week, the
Yeah.
rest of this week is gonna be in the 50s. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, so this week actually it's in the 60s. Next week it's gonna be in the 70s. Yeah.
ah,
Yeah, same for us, same for us. Yeah, I was reading that wrong. Not a meteorologist out here.
you're lucky as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
You guys are like a couple hours away too. That's the funny part.
It sucks. But yo, you want to get to the first article today?
Let's get it, bro.
Yo, we didn't even plan this out, but the first thing that we're gonna be talking about is kind of weather related, not really, but I don't care, bro. I'm sticking to that transition. But here's a cool and interesting fun fact. So, for a lot of people that are fans of this series, you already know the series ended. Land of the Lustrous. The manga just ended. I think it was last week it ended. But one of the coolest and weirdest newses regarding this series ending is the author of Land of the Lustrous coincided the ending of the manga with the appearance of a special comet called the Pons-Brooks comet. And this comet only appears every 71 years. So that's already pretty cool that, it ended the day the comet came out. But even cooler, this comet is known for its like greenish color. And the main character in this story is called Phospholite or Phospholite. That's a character, and he has this really greenish hair. So like it matches up with the character, the comet. So like the same color hair and the same color of the comet. It's kind of
Damn,
crazy that, that's the way it went out with the bang. It's honestly kind of cool.
damn, everything just like worked in this is a manga. Yeah, in this manga's favor. That's crazy. Um, I mean, really can't. This is on some Oda level shit because you really can't. You really can't foresee this type of stuff. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
just the stars aligned and bam, they got the perfect ending. I mean, I'm happy for the fans that got to enjoy something that crazy and intense.
Yeah, for real. I mean, if you guys have never heard of this series, I've heard it's pretty good. I personally never watched it, but once you see the art, you'll definitely recognize it. It's very different type of art, and like all the characters have like really cool, like different colored hair. For example, like the main character obviously has that greenish hair, and it's like named after like a crystal, and other characters also have a similar thing. But yeah, I've heard the series was pretty good. I'm gonna have to check it out later on. But yo, some Oda level shit right here, bro. No cap, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Well, man, Future cited the comment. He was like, "Yo, all right, okay, let me do some calculations. If I start now and I go through this pace in this many years, the comment's gonna go, and we're ending it. Imagine that'd be sick." But yeah, very monumental moment for an ending of an anime, for an ending of a manga for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But yo, speaking of Oda, bro, we got some One Piece news, bro. You want to talk about this one, bro? Because I know you're gonna be hyped.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, bro, um, One Piece. I mean, what am I saying? There is gonna be. This is you're talking about the novel for One Piece, right? For,
Yeah,
the Zoro novel.
sir.
So I don't know too much about it, but what I've heard is it's going to take place from when Zoro before Zoro joined the crew, so the time his like after his past and right before he joins the crew. I feel like in the beginning of One Piece, Zoro may have been stronger than Luffy,
Yeah,
or if it really seemed that way, especially for the first couple sagas or arcs, you could say. Zoro definitely seems stronger, and we do get a bit of his story of why he wants to become, the greatest swordsman and stuff like that, but we don't know what he's doing, while he's like a teenager, how he's progressing, what his mindset is, and why he is the way he is. We know just a little bit, and obviously that's a very defining moment for him. But Zoro, bro, I'm just hyped for this, bro. Zoro's an amazing character. He's badass. Been one of my favorite characters for over 10 years. So I'm hyped for this. I know everybody, all the One Piece fans, hyped for this. I feel like Zoro gets so much hype. Um, if Luffy's not your favorite, it's either Zoro and Sanji normally. And yeah, bro. I mean, I'm hyped. What's your thoughts, my man?
yeah. So honestly, man, like let's back it up a little bit. So obviously, One Piece has a bunch of different novels. They have One Piece Odyssey, One Piece Heroines, and also the Aces story. They have also the Shokugeki no Soma and One Piece collab, where it's like called Shokugeki no Sanji, which we'll talk about that later in the episode. But yo, this is probably the most hyped of all the different novels for me personally. I mean, come on, bro. Like, who don't love Zoro? Bro, a Zoro novel is just absolutely fire. Especially because this is what we don't know about Zoro. I know in the live action they showed a lot of different thing like basically about Zoro before he ended up joining Luffy's crew where he hunted down one of the members of Baroque Works. I haven't read the manga, but I've heard the manga or at least the cover stories kind of goes over this a little bit. So that's one side of Zoro that I didn't know personally. So for us to finally get like a novel based off of Zoro for before he joined Luffy's crew, I'm pretty hyped for that. Um, Unfortunately, the story's not going to be written by Oda, but it's going to be written by, a close associate. This person wrote the One Piece novel Heroine series. Shout out Johnny Saka, but at least we know it's in trusted hands. Obviously, this author's not just to make shit up. They're gonna obviously talk to Oda about it, so that's cool. The first chapter will be called Prologue Sasakazi, so I guess we'll just have to find out and see what it's going to be about. But honestly, bro, my two hopes for it is obviously number one, badass backstory. And number two, I hope we get an anime adaptation. I know it's too early to see all that stuff, but it would definitely be hyped.
Yeah, I mean, bro, Zoro, he had a name for himself before he got on Luffy's crew. Um people thought it was Zoro's crew when they heard like Pirate Hunter Zoro. The fact that he had this name prior to even joining Luffy's crew, we know he's done stuff. We know he's a badass. And again, you spoke about that Baroque works part. Yeah, it is sad that they didn't show that in the anime. They actually showed that in the live action. Um, they did. I'm pretty sure they showed that in the manga too. We just never got a part of that in the manga. But in general, he had to have been slaying tons of people for him to get that name. So I do want to see. I want to see him climb the ranks and see how he got his notoriety.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Like it's gonna be hype, bro. Whenever this comes out, man, I don't know if I'll read it, but if we do get an anime adaptation, I'll definitely peep it. And if not, I probably will end up reading it. But either way, man, Zoro information, Zoro story, I'm hyped.
Hell yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
All right. Let's start getting to the next few articles. A lot of these are business related, but they all have to do with anime. So we'll start off with this one. So a former MAPPA executive actually started to establish his new anime planning company, which is kind of crazy. This guy has been with MAPPA since 2018. His name is Makoto Kimura. So obviously MAPPA has its whole stigma with overworking its animators and all that different type of stuff, but it also has a pretty good standing relationship with like the viewers in terms of like the work that they produce is just absolutely insane. So this might be a good thing in terms of like a different company bringing on different projects and whatnot, but it could also be a bad thing. Like taking away somebody that important to a company could obviously affect its outcome and production of its different series. So we'll just have to wait and see how this really gets and affects the anime industry. But just
Wait,
something small to put on the radar.
so what would the planning company do that Mappa does now?
So this company is planning to produce TV, anime, films, manga, and novels, and more. So we don't exactly know what that entails, but it's not crazy to say that they're gonna start doing pretty much similar things to what MAPPA has been doing. Probably on a smaller scale, but still like something similar.
Damn, bro. I mean, if you can't beat up Jordan, that's it's reversed. If you're not joining them, do your own shit.
Right.
But damn, this is insane. Um, so that's actually crazy, man. So I'm assuming this guy knows the ins and outs of the industry, and something happened to him at Mappa, so now he's doing his own shit. Uh, and that's how I'm in taking this. That's it's very good, for the dude himself. I'm happy for him. Hopefully everything goes, correctly. I hope everything goes right, and maybe he can, um, whatever's wrong with Mappa, all the issues that he sees, maybe he's trying to bring a better version of that, you know. And we all know how the animators at Mappa, how hard they get worked. So maybe it's like maybe he's creating a better system.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's definitely possible, or he could be the problem, but I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
figure out, man. We'll figure out once this company puts something together.
You're right, bro. Imagine this dude is the problem, and now Mappa employees start feeling better and shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. Honestly,
Yeah,
man, this is
mhm,
like a double-edged story because it could either be a huge impact to the anime industry or it could be insignificant. We don't really know. It's too early.
exactly. Yeah, yeah. It could be a bust or it could be, good to go. But until it comes into fruition, we will never know.
Facts. All right, let's get into the next one. All right, so this is pretty cool. The Japanese music sale revenue has increased by 10% in 2023. Obviously, we can't do this year, but from 2022 to 2023, 10% increase is insane. I don't know if we can attribute this to anime because Oshinoko popped off. That there might be a little money to be made there in that specific region that from that anime because obviously it's all about idols and that type of stuff. Other than that, I mean, it's kind of cool to see at least this one area of anime is growing. Obviously, not all Japanese music is anime, but there is a pretty big contribution there to be made.
Facts. I mean, we don't necessarily watch any musical anime,
Mhm.
but I know music as a theme has been Japanese music as a theme has definitely been going hard. People out in the gym be just rocking to anime music. People are very. I mean, I feel like for me, I'd be skipping the the opening theme songs and whatnot, but I feel like most people don't. And just generally, shit's been popping off. We got Oshinoko going crazy. We got the One Piece film Red, which is basically a whole musical, and I think people are just getting more acclimated with how good Japanese music is, and it's finally time they got the recognition they deserve.
Facts, facts. No, I agree with you 100%. They also won a bunch of awards specifically from anime. Obviously, like I guess the way that it works is like the music comes out and then the anime, like I don't know if they license it or what they do, but basically then it goes on to the anime. It's not like the anime is producing it, but a lot of different intros and outros actually won awards that were in anime. For example, there was one in Black Clover that won Artist of the Year, the guy that made one song for that. Then there was a bunch of other small awards, stuff like that. But it's cool to see for sure.
Yeah, I mean, bro, I have even in the gym scene, the anime music has been going crazy because I think anime music is very hype and it gets you like going. And that's something even I would listen to you know, if I'm hitting the gym, if I need that little bit of motivation at the end,
Yeah,
I feel like the anime music would get me going for sure.
facts. All right, let's move on from music to something else. So this time around, we're going to be talking about Japan's animation home video sales. This time around, it actually decreased by 8%. So this is actually the second decrease from year to year. So in 2022, it decreased, and again in 2023, it decreased again. Bro, I have my theories about this. I don't think that animation or anime in general is decreasing. I think it's just the home video sales because obviously people are pirating, people are just streaming. There's a bunch of different reasons why this could happen. But personally, I don't think the anime industry is decreasing. What do you think about that? Or do you think it is decreasing?
So this is the anime industry as a whole. It says Japan's animation home video. What does that mean?
Yeah, so it's like buying Blu-ray DVDs and that type of stuff.
I would say yeah. Why would that not decrease? There's you could get everything online now. Does that count?
Yeah, no, that doesn't count. This is just literally like physical copies.
Yeah, I mean it's down. It's not even that less people are watching because we know that the anime industry is growing as a whole in popularity. So many more industry like non-adjacent industries are getting into it, like um sports. We have like celebrities getting into it, like every McDonald's. We have fast food chains. It's growing, right? Everyone's getting a piece of their pie. So in general, it's growing. But the thing is, as technology, you know, gets more towards streaming and online services, less people are gonna get DVDs, bro. I don't even remember the last device that I had that takes a DVD. Like realistically, my PC does not take a DVD. Like none of my laptops or iPads or phones or any of that stuff in my house take a DVD or Blu-ray, any of that stuff. I just think that we're at a point where DVDs, cassettes, all that stuff is blast in the past, and if if anything, 10% is pretty low. 8% is pretty low. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's fair. One thing that I found interesting is the home video sales accounts for 80% of animation sales, which is kind of crazy to think about it because you would think DVD and all that stuff is obsolete at this point, but it looks like it's still pretty popular. So that's kind of why I wanted to put this on everyone's radar. Again, I don't really think it means the anime industry is decreasing at all. I think we're just kind of getting more with the times, but I don't know, 80% is a huge chunk of market share. So I thought it was interesting for sure.
Yeah, I mean, generally, this it's not a bad sign. Like the 8%, not a bad sign at all. Especially if this is just for Blu-ray and physical stuff. I think this is nothing to be worried about for
Yeah,
anime and for the anime industry itself. If anything, it's just it's evolving with the times and yeah.
facts. All right, let's move on to the next article. This one's actually completely random, but there's a reason why I had to throw this one in here. So, Fist of the North Star, one of the oldest anime out there, is starting a Kickstarter campaign for a kitchen knife. It's literally just a kitchen knife, but it's kind of I guess they laser etched in like the a specific thing from that anime into the knife, and they're doing a whole Kickstarter for this. It's kind of like a collab between obviously Fist of the North Star and like this one knife company. I think it's literally called Anime Knife. So I don't know. I thought it was pretty interesting. The knife itself costs like $139, which is wild for a knife. But each knife is handcrafted, made with molybdenum vanadium steel, and then the design is laser etched in. Bro, I don't even know what that is, bro. But that sounds like some Wakandan material out here, bro. You feel?
Mm. This looks sick. I'm not gonna lie, on some sea prism stone type shit, bro.
Facts, facts.
This actually looks sick. Damn, when is their Kickstarter running, or when does that start?
I believe it had already started. So it started in March 23rd and it'll go
Okay.
until May 7th.
Damn. Okay. Okay. This is fire. I mean, if you guys are interested in this, like, interested in first of all, the show itself. Secondly, um, not the show itself, but also just the actual knife and how cool it looks. Kickstarter, there's always like a limited quantity. So if you guys do want to go check it out, this would probably be the time, or else it'll probably be a while before they actually start production.
Yeah. But honestly, bro, the reason why I brought this one up is, bro, we gotta talk about another Kickstarter, bro. You feel me?
Yo, I appreciate you. So yeah, I mean, this is why I was kind of intrigued about this, and I appreciate you for bringing this up.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're starting a Kickstarter very soon for drop click. We're putting the Ghost Triggers on Kickstarter. It should be around a couple of weeks. I'm gonna keep you guys updated as it goes on, but what the trigger stops do is they allow you to aim, shoot, and react quicker by reducing your trigger's travel distance. We've been selling it over the past 3 years, but they've only been sold through like a 3D printed manufacturing method. Right now, we're actually taking things to a whole new level, and we're getting them injection molded through plastic and just making the product more accurate and just trying to get it mass manufactured for everybody around the world. And this is our last step. The whole goal for the product itself was so gamers don't have to spend $200 on an advanced controller. Instead, they could just get these external trigger stops for 20 to 25 bucks and not have to spend 200 bucks to basically get the exact same thing. We're just trying to help gamers all around the world save money and just become the best players they can. And would appreciate all the support. If you guys want to check it out, you can check out the website right now, dropclick.com. We have the ghost triggers there for now, but as the Kickstarter, um, as we get closer to the release date of the Kickstarter, I'll give you guys more information. But yeah, it's definitely coming out in a couple of weeks. Appreciate you guys for your support, and if you guys do want mouse pads and keycaps, definitely go check out DropClick and use code Anime Plus for 10% off.
Facts, bro. Yo, I know you like that transition, though.
That shit was sick, bro. I appreciate that, bro. That was a straight alley. That was on some DH shit. You pulled some DH shit right there.
Got All right, man. Let's get into the next article. This is gonna be the last of our, I guess you can say, our business segment. Let us know if you guys like this or if we should cut this part shorter. This is honestly the first time we started going to more behind the scenes numbers, business, and all that type of stuff. But yeah, let us know for sure in our Discord. Let us know there or DM us on Instagram. But here's the last piece of the business news. Bro, this is mad random, bro, but I don't know why I had to throw this in here because a lot of us did look up to this specific company. I guess it's company now, when we were younger, but Faze Clan, bro, they officially fired so many different people. They only have about like 10, 15 people left. So who they have left is Adapt, Apex, Banks, Jeb, Kaysen, Nick Merckx, Replays, Ronaldo, Ruggs, Scope, Swag, Temper, Your Rage, and Zuma. Everyone else has got fired, including Blaze, which is a huge fan favorite.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's crazy.
I don't see Rain on here either, so
He's out, bro.
that's pretty insane.
Everybody's out, which is crazy.
That's pretty insane because Rain was one of like the founders or founding members or whatnot, and he was a huge part of them while they were growing.
Yeah.
They were growing heavily when they were in the New York house out here. They moved to LA and they made a whole like it was a whole they brought it to a whole new level. But they were in the trenches when they were out here, and that's when they were getting the most views, I would say. Like that's when they were popping off, and that's where they were building their community. And I would say Rain was a huge part of that community, and it sucks to see that he's not a part of this. Also, Blaze, I always thought he was there since the beginning, so I always thought he was a founding member, but apparently he's not. But still, bro, dude was there from the beginning. It's kind of sad seeing him. I would rather see him than Scope or replays on there, but I do understand why both of them are on there too. They're both just Fortnite players, and Fortnite's popping. Fortnite's always popping. So from an economic standpoint, obviously, you want the popping players. You want the game that's most popping. So definitely that's Fortnite by far. All these other guys, Adapt, Apex, Banks, those guys, and even Jev, Kaysen, he's a DJ or some shit, right? I don't even think that dude's. I don't even know that dude games. I think he's like a music person. Nick Merckx is just a huge player in the gaming industry. That makes sense. Replays Ronaldo, Fortnite players. Rog, he's just been there since the beginning, so I understand that too. Scope, a Fortnite player. Swag is different because Swag he's a leader in the COD industry. So this just like that I understand that. Temper, he's another founding member, I think. And then I don't know who your age is realistically. And Zuma's again another industry like leader within the COD CDL.
Yeah.
He's the COD like pro league. He's very he was a competitive player, so he's very in tune with that stuff. So I get why I understand why they want to keep their thing small because they want to before it was like the exclusivity of being in Phase, you know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
always a huge thing. But now it's like especially when Fortnite came out, I feel like they were just getting anybody who was popping. Like if
Yeah.
they had like a little streak of like poppingness, they're on FaZe Clan now, which you know obviously it's good for short term, but it's not really good for long term. Streaming is it's uh it's very hard to stay consistently on the top when it for streaming and those bets on those small term players just doesn't work sometimes. And I think they kind of understand that now. They want to keep the brand the way it was back in like 2015, 2016 era. And if this is a way that they're gonna go do it, I think it's fine. But we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, personally, man, I followed them when I was a kid. Honestly, I just like Phase Rain. That was about it, to be honest. Then I
Facts.
kind of I fell off. I'm not gonna lie, man. I totally forgot about Phase and all that stuff until their whole crypto debacle, where I think they got rid of the members that were like pumping and dumping. But that's a whole different story. Other than that, bro, I remember seeing like Kyler Murray, who was the NFL quarterback, and like Bronny James, obviously
Oh
LeBron's
yeah, facts,
Faze,
bro.
and I was like, yo, what the hell's going on with Faze? And I thought it was pretty dope. I also do dabble in stocks a little bit, and I remember hearing that Faze had a an IPO on the stock market. So I thought that was crazy itself. Um, but yeah, I
You
mean
know
now
what?
now
They, bro. But their shit plummeted heavily, right?
exactly, yeah, yeah. So now that it is like a publicly traded company, like obviously the way it works is they have to listen to their shareholders, you know what I mean? Like they're basically the shareholder slaves in a way. But like they have to do whatever like the board wants them to do. So if this was what they had to do in order to I guess revert back to their old ways and kind of go back to the peak of what Phase was, then this is what they had to do. Obviously I'm not a big Phase person. Like I grew up on them and then I fell off, but I mean, I guess you could say like, they had to do what they had to do to bring back their core beliefs and core values, but it does suck to see like some of the OGs not there with them just because like this could happen to anyone in anywhere, you know what I mean? But it I guess it is like, it is what it is, happens all the time to all different people. And I guess it's just a sign that, people should stay innovative, people should still stay working hard no matter how much success they have. But yeah, it's a little more deeper than I thought I was gonna be with it. But yeah, it's just definitely interesting though. Like I had to throw this in here for sure.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully they're going in the right direction and they bring FaZe Clan back to its former glory.
Facts, bro. Yo, we gotta do something like this, bro. Cause this shit kind of lit, bro. Like, imagine have like a whole team of like, I don't know, anime people. That'd be dope as hell, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
That would be sick, bro. And Anime Plus esports team going
Yeah.
about it. Yo, we about to start that soon or what?
Bro, I'm down, bro. Like I'm telling you, bro, we gonna go crazy, bro. It's only a matter of
We
time.
we got some crazy players out in the Discord, so I mean we definitely fuck shit up out there, you know what I mean?
Bro, facts. We can start like a basketball team too. You already know, bro. I'm a shooting guard, bro.
Facts, bro, facts.
So,
I got y'all with like motivational pep talks. I got you with that stuff. I don't think you're gonna see me on the court too much, but um I know my boy Aray clean with it.
I'm dead. All right, all right. Let's get into the next one. All right. Promise y'all no more business talk. We're gonna be talking strictly anime manga here. But yo, let's start off with this one. So we just got a US monthly book scan, which according to Publishers Marketplace, Bookscan is like the golden standard data service that tracks actual weekly retail sales of trade print books in the US. So basically this is gonna track the monthly sales of a specific manga in the US. So it's definitely gonna be different than what we can expect in Japan. But what we have here is a top 20 list. So we got a lot of My Hero. Obviously, My Hero volume 37 is number one. We got Spy Family, the newest volumes here. Got One Piece at number three with 105. Got some Chainsaw Man. We got the Berserk Deluxe Volume 1. And then we got a lot of One Piece actually. So we were talking about it earlier, the One Piece novels. We have One Piece's Ace's story. We have One Piece's Shokugeki no Sanji spinoff. And then we also have One Piece Omnibus edition, which is like a bunch of different manga volumes combined into one. And then lastly, we have some Dragon Ball Super, JJK, Spy Fam, blah, blah, blah. First volume of Demon Slayer. And we also have like at six different positions, we got different volumes of Soul Leveling. So those are the top selling manga of this month in the US. So definitely very different than what you'd expect from Japan. And when we usually do episodes regarding this stuff, we get like a bunch of different series in here, but a lot of Spy Fam, a lot of My Hero, a lot of One Piece. Obviously, One Piece will be there, and Chainsaw Man.
Facts. I mean, One Piece is definitely gonna be there. I'm surprised My Hero's number one. Is this like a new season or something crazy happened in this episode?
Yeah, it's starting to come closer to the finale, so I think it's kind of peaking right now.
Damn. I mean, hype for the My Hero people for sure. Shit looks sick. This cover image honestly looks sick. My Hero has been getting better over the past couple seasons, and I know, according to our boy, this shit gets insane. So, I mean, I'm still waiting for that for the anime, but I'm still hyped to see One Piece out here. A couple of them, not even just one, a couple different novels or pieces of One Piece out here. I mean, that's amazing to hear.
I actually have those. I just bought them recently, so I might have contributed to this, even if it's a little bit.
Oh shit. Oh shit, my man putting in that work. Let's get it.
All right, let's get into the next few. We'll just kind of go through these ones quickly because they're not like super hype, but they might be hype for you. So first of all, we got Arknights: Rise of Ember season three is coming out. This is based off of a game, so I thought that was pretty interesting. I don't really know too much about it, but if you guys are a fan of Arknights, we are getting a third season for that. We also got some Netflix news. This one's pretty dope. So one of my favorite anime, Golden Kamuy, actually had a live action film, and it's coming to Netflix on May 19th. So you guys can peep it there. It does look pretty realistic. It looks pretty good. This is actually an anime I think would make a great live action for sure. So I might peep this one. And Owen, I'm gonna tell you right now, you gotta peep the actual anime Golden Kamuy, bro. It's fire.
Damn, yo. I mean, they're doing their thing again with these live actions, and all I know is Netflix has been doing a good job. So if you guys did like this as an anime, you guys might like it as a live action for sure.
Thanks. All right, and then the last story of today, we got some more Netflix news. So we're getting more new episodes of Pokemon Horizons coming to Netflix on May 10th. Obviously, this is not going to include Pikachu and Ash, the original one. They have Pikachu in here, but it's not the OG one. The first part of this came out last year in March, I believe it was. But now we're getting the second part of this. I kind of hate how Netflix does that. It kind of splits things up. But if you guys are Pokemon fans, despite Ash not being in there, you guys will definitely enjoy this one right here because we're getting more Pokemon pretty soon.
I mean, bro, this is good. This is good for the new gen, even though they're gonna miss out on my boy Ash, my
But
boy Brock, and Misty, May, Max, all those fun characters. I mean, that was our generation. This is their generation, and hopefully this is as far as the first. Hopefully these characters are as far as Ash and as memorable as he was.
yeah, no, we'll just have to wait and see how it goes. But I don't know, man. If I have a kid, bro, I'm gonna make sure they finna watch the OG, bro. They're not watching this until they finish the OG.
Facts, bro, facts. Been watching that first episode where Ash gets late and then gets his shit rocked by Pikachu like multiple times,
Right?
and it all starts then, bro. I still remember that episode, like it was either the first or second episode where the Spearows came, he
Yeah.
started ganging up on Ash, and then Pikachu came, he just zapped up all those motherfuckers. It was sick. And it was mad emotional because Ash and Pikachu actually didn't get along in the beginning. And you know, we know them as the dynamic duo now. So they come from they come from the trenches. For sure.
Thanks. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for this episode. Thank you guys for listening, and we'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.
Peace.